Hey there, this is Marxist, and this is a Scout POV from Sin 6's little Scouty here. I know, annoyed. I assume that's the real deal Kirby, so here we go. I've worked with this team a little bit already this season, but this is the Granary Pro, and I don't have any Granary Pro on the channel, and this is a Scoot, so we go for the early pistol strats. I'm okay with that. Pistol reloads very quickly, good early damage. This is your target. I wouldn't have jumped on there with him. You're okay to leave him there because he doesn't really have a lot of health pack options or health obtaining options. So yes, we'll just call him Dex for now. Got Kirby on the other side. I believe this is open. So, pretty sure it's open. So, trying to keep the intro and all that to a minimum. Just get these done. I've been pretty busy lately, so haven't had much time for demo reviewage. So, I've got quite a backlog. So, we might see quite a streak of these being uploaded. So, you're trying to get here quickly. If you've already got a scout over here, okay, so you're just going to back them up. Now, what I like to do is just feed the demo in, but you're going to go for the scout. So, see, my problem here is now you're basically cut off. You did get a kill in the flank, so you should be good to go. You've actually Ubered through, and you got a oodles of kills. So, ideally, you should just back off your med, because they're in right now. So yeah, so I wouldn't have bothered capping. I'd have just come in. This point caps super fast. I believe that's one of the changes in the new edition. So all I would have changed there was, rather than you run back to the point, I would have just gone to your med. If you get healed, great. If you don't, no big deal. You know, it's not a situation that you have a ton of control over, but you put yourself in the best possible position. So here we are up here. We're not going with the pistol strats. So this scout, you can fight. I mean, you've got your health. Alright, you're good. Running over here, I don't know about. This guy's good. Alright, there you go. Ideally, you should be getting healed if your med's still alive. When you're down on the point here. I think you might be dead, though. Oh, there's Noid. So, a little late on the heals there from Noid, but it's okay. You're going to have to cap here because you're the only survivor of the scout pair. Oh, good job from Noid to get into garage. That's the easiest way to survive. It's risky because they could come into garage. A respawner could come into garage. I would criticize Mojo here because he can move. That ×3 isn't really doing a whole lot for the cap. Once you get ×2 on it, the ramp up from the additional third is not that great, given the risk, because you're not watching. It was just Noid in your demo pushed up, so they're pretty flankable. So we're gonna double stack this again. Because this room is so tiny, yeah, deal with that. There you go. Because this room is so tiny, it's very easy for a buff demo to deal with it. I believe you've killed their meds, so you can go. Whoa. I don't know what happened to those stickies, but that was a good eye on your part. Oh, they have popped, so this is now bad. So you just want to stay out of this for a sec. Let that sniper go, pretend he doesn't exist. You get crushed by a soldier. But, I mean, he's hurt enough. Yeah, you should win now. That guy stayed on sniper way too long. Shameful display. Oh good, and now we're stuck blue. If I had a little more higher standards, maybe we'd restart. But I'm not going to. Want to do this efficiently because I got a little bit of backlog. All right, so you're going with the scatter gun again. I don't know if I like spamming the scatter early because it's kind of challenging. Yeah, and you crater. So you jumped into two people there. You don't want to do that. Now, if your soldier had bombed at the same time or had jumped first, baiting him is acceptable, then it would have been okay. But yeah, I don't like spamming scatter shots early as scout because it takes a little bit of time to reload. Spamming pistols, however, not so bad at the start because you reload almost instantly. Alright, so here we go out here. They're going to force. You don't want to be involved in this. Yeah, good. You haven't taken any damage. Whoa! Somebody was remiss on watching the flank and you get crushed. There's nothing you can do here. You just have to try to buy time. And somebody always got to be watching J and upper. Preferably both at the same time. You're just buying time. They're not putting pressure on the point, so you don't need to rush it. You've lost your roamer, but you get a kill. Nah, both scouts came on you. So in that situation, when you went back into resup, probably the best thing you could have done is cycle over to the other side. Because that's the side that your medic was on. Uh-oh. They are bombing your med. So far I haven't got him, though. They get your pocket. Oh, well, you were out of ammo. This is trapped now. But he screws up. So the respawn is slow now. Ideally, this soldier here, I believe it's Mojo, would go out to right yard. Oh, that's a spy. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. See, the only time I can definitely recognize spies is when they're scout. Because that walk animation that they do is so strange. When, oh, nice play from Campy. Yep, so your demo can go deep like that from time to time. I call it Cadus jumping because, like, the last 4 years, that's been something that he's done a lot of. Is he knows when it's time to dunk. Alright, so you're good here. There is still a scout choke side. I would go ahead and stack this given the kills that you've got and are likely to get. Yeah, perfect. So that guy's going to be way behind. He gets a terrible spawn wave. And, not a good decision on his part. Though this demo should die. Yeah, it's worth it. So, there you go. This should be easy now. They've definitely got uber disadvantage. You're just going to go in. They're too close. Yep. So, just cap the point and win. I like Noid's bind. If you're relatively new to the scene, Noid, classic player. He's from the golden era, but we're in halftime, so I'm gonna skip a forward. All right, and we're back, and we're still blue. Blue covered Uber glitch, so tragedy that this has occurred. But yeah, Noid is from the classic era of TF2. He even invented a dubious particle setup, so some people still try to use Noid's dubious particles. Alright, so we're going to this scattergun thing. So this scout you could fight. Yeah, especially now. The demo doesn't have much ammo. Okay, well, so that soldier should have been your easy peasy kill, but you had spammed all your scatter shots. Now we're fighting on the point, but you do have a buff. No, we've lost. It's over. Your med needs to run. You have to die for him. Can we save him? No. So, it was worth an attempt. Fine try to stay in. But as soon as you give 2 players and don't get any kills, and then you did finally get a kill, but it was a trade. So you were 3 down, they were 1 down. There's no winning. So we're the best class in the game. I like to position the best class in the game on the pipe as opposed to behind this wall. Somehow you've got 2 heavies. I don't know if you notice. He's a little blurry right there. So you must have clicked it at the exact same moment and glitched the SEA config. Which is tragic on your part, because if the other team pushes in here and sees this, you lose the round if they submit a ticket. Oh, so Kirby noticed. Yeah, he knows. Because if they'd have pushed in there with you on 2 heavies, they automatically win the round once they submit a ticket. I also wouldn't bother with spamming shots as heavy because now you only have 100 ammo and you have to run inside. It's not really worth it to spam. Now by this time you should have Uber. So you don't need the NG so much. Because the point, this old NG spot is not nearly as useful as it used to be. And you can forward hold. In fact, on this new last, you want to forward hold because the point caps so quickly and is so close to them once they push in, so it's not hard for them to get on. You need to pop their Uber and block them immediately. And they're debating in the chat the position of the map choice. I don't have a real preference one way or the other as far as Grand to Grand Pro. I mean, they're both alright. I'm a big fan of Granary. I would play Granary 4 times in a season. And just have them both. I really like Granary. It's a fun map. And I play Medic. So there we go. Mainly. So we lost Mojo early. Unfortunately, their Uber has not been popped yet, and this is going to be a struggle. So they're not getting on the point, even though it's not defended. So that's their mistake. Yeah, and then Noid gets to pop. So bad move on their part. Their med is still in, even after the point is hopeless. Yeah, and this is where we run into trouble from having spammed. Yep. So, you don't want to spam those shots. We only had 131 ammo when they pushed in, and then we ran out. Oh, it's glitched. So, yeah, so this is a problem that's been in ESEA recently. And, but we're just going to go ahead and watch the demo, because, yeah, I had the same thing happen in my match, as well, because I'm on a team again. Yes, run at him. Oh, you gave up? No, fighting the scout on the health pack, not a great idea. Especially once you had already gotten put in a bad situation. Oh, a little bit of a mistake there. Alright, there we go. Let me check the time left. No, there's still a lot of TF2 to be played yet, so I mean, in my mind, what I would have liked to have done, I mean, it ended 5-0 for us because we gave up 2 rounds to the other team. I would have just preferred to keep playing it out and just keep it, keep score by hand, because that would be easier than rescheduling everything. But it was not to be. Alright, so we're watching the right side over here. That's pretty typical. I prefer to do it the other way around, though. Instead of the roamer baiting you, which is what's happening right now, do it the other way around. Because it's easier for the roamer to shoot 2 rockets and really hurt a guy, and then you run after them from your hiding place, than vice versa. Yeah, standing in yard here is challenging, but again, you can forward hold this fairly easily. Oh, they're close here. We'll see if they get baited in. No. So we're just waiting currently, presently. Another thing on this point, well, okay, we could try to push now. You gotta do it quick, though. Dave actually tried to push. They, and also have popped Uber. You're good to go here, just chill. They're not gonna do anything. Yeah, good idea to check that, because we don't really know where that soldier has gone. There's the soldier. Almost meet. Oh. No, you should cap anyways. The soldiers can sit up top here. It's actually really hard because of the spawns to actually deny anybody off of mid, so I don't know how much you've actually denied them. Except you probably denied that soldier that you killed. Maybe nobody else. Oh, left yard is open. I would tell the team, and we would all be left yard right now. Because they can't be out there. Ooh, now this is dangerous, because there's always a man in the lunchbox, and the first time you fight him, he always has a health pack. Yeah, you've got one back capper, and the scout is behind you as well. Oh, so you send both scouts back. Okay. Now there's another scout running around. I don't know where he is. I guess he just left. So you get on their med right away. And they drop a soldier. That guy's gonna struggle as well. Just reload. Yeah, this guy's gonna struggle. You can get on the point. Your demo stuck it. Yep. So that'll count as a round for them, I believe. So it's actually going to be a correct score, 4-1. So y'all are grouped up here, and now it's getting killed time. Well, their soldiers really failed to take advantage of that. But it looks like they figured it out. Yeah, you can't all bunch up like that in the lane. That's part of the reason why I don't like going choke overall, as far as ways to go to mid on granary. I mean, you can do it. It's not like universally bad, but it's not something I like to do because there's a chance that you're gonna get your whole team trapped in there. Whereas if you go garage, I mean, you've got the middle little point. It's right there. So you've got Uber here, and you definitely should have blocked the point with Uber. Because like this fight here is fine, but the problem is that your back can be capped, and then you lose the round, and that's no bueno. Alright, yeah, so I would have traded Uber with them while they're on the point to block it. That's not really a thing for you to do. I would have used the demo if I didn't have a soldier. I don't like demo Ubers, but he can still block the point just as well as the soldier can, so may as well. Alright, so we definitely know there's a sniper in play as long as your mumble's somewhat quiet. And we've lost Kirby, so. Alright, so we trade out to that. Now, this Uber from Noid is great. That's what you gotta do. Demo's trying to stick stuff off. I don't know about going in there when you still had a buff. I would have just run at that demo and killed him. Alright, the point is under threat. It looks like we're going to defend it successfully. Yep. There we go. So, one change from Granary Pro is that their respawn is much further back here. Oh, I don't leave the point. You would have capped it anyways.
Yeah, I dare you. Rage quit. Come on, make us both happy.
But you want to deny them forwards, because it's still... Their forward spawn isn't that far away that it's, like, inconsequential, so if you can deny it at all, that's great. Also, when you come out here into left yard, you must always look behind you, because there's, like, a ton of places that they could stand. And you're a scout, so whoever it is that's hiding behind you may not reveal themselves until such a time as Noid comes out of the door. Yeah, it's hot out there, so no need. You've got a kill. It's all well and good. What do we got doing over here? Not a lot. Ah, scary. Very scary there. Alright, these guys are inconsequential. Yeah. Oh, you pushed out Z. That's interesting. They have Uber. Oh, soldier out the drop down. They're very hurt. This guy should die. Alright, good. And you're being back capped. But you can flank them through choke. Yes. That was pretty much a meat shot. I don't know about the status of the guy behind us. This is gonna be challenging. Yeah, backing up to... Oh. Yeah, so basically what went wrong there is you should have seen that their combo was not in right yard, and there should never have been a time where your Uber was popped over right yard. Forcing it with the combo is fine, but popping your Uber for it you just can't do. So maybe Noid got shot in the back while you were peeking it and he had to pop. But in that case, you're just going for an Uber exchange in left yard and can't get over invested. So we're at last, but the enemy has struggled somewhat with pushing last. So that's an on the bright side scenario. We're running 2 scouts, which is unfortunate. I'm fine with heavy. He's the best class in the game. But we're spamming them shots again. I don't like that. Because it's going to lead to you not having enough ammo when you actually need to do it. And spamming shots at shutter door isn't accomplishing anything, because if it were a spy or something, the shutter door would open. All the spies come out from up top. So here we go, shooting long range 5 damage shots. We now have 90 ammo, and the actual fight is about to start. We have 50 ammo. The actual fight is about to start. And you died before you ran out of ammo, but you only had like 16 bullets left. So you gotta conserve a little bit when you play the best class in the game. Oh my god, Noid. Now see, if this demo were smarter, he would just stick the hell out of the point. And then det. There we go. And it ends, because it gives you the 5th victory. So, I assume you're going to have to replay that so far. But yeah, your thought process is okay. You're just doing a few little bad habit things that sort of hold you back. Save your scatter shots on mid. Spam 1 or 2, yeah, fine. But you don't want to use all your scatter ammo on doing 6 damage shots across the map. Use your pistol for that. If you're going to approach 2 people on the crate, don't do it unless the soldier is too. Ideally, you can call a soldier to do that sort of thing, especially if it's a more passive style mid, where the soldiers aren't going to jump straight away. But yeah, otherwise on your end, I didn't see anything too egregious or wrong, really. You seemed to go to the flank. You were willing to go get heals when you came up, so I mean, that's the basic of Scout, is that when you die and respawn, you need to go to your medic first, then to the place that you want to go. Because generally you can find out pretty quickly if your combo's gotten themselves into any trouble while you were dead, and maybe you'll save their bacon when you show up. Or you'll get a overheal and go to the flank. But yeah, other than that, I was okay with what I saw. I didn't see anything too bad. There may be a comms problem, but that only came up like once or twice. And don't spam your heavy shots. Just keep them. It's also really the reason why I bring it up at all is because it's really punishing on maps where the heavy stands where an ammo pack is, because you're going to be constantly sucking up those ammo packs, and your pocket's going to get really annoyed with you. Granary is one particular, not granary, gully wash is one particular example. So, hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry about the blue tint, but I didn't really feel like restarting the recording to get to the exact tick that it restarted and so forth. I feel like it was okay anyway. So, hopefully you enjoyed, and maybe you learned a little bit or have some food for thought.